In Europa Universalis 4, the Jurchen tribes have a super unique mission tree with rewards such as a legendary historical conqueror joining your nation, an event giving you a powerful modifier that allows you to dominate China, and other massive bonuses such as 150 reform progress growth. On top of that, there are 5 achievements for these nations and you can easily get all 5 of them in one go with the strategy that I used in this video. For today's video, I've decided to start as Jianzhou. We will be forming Manchu, conquering a major part of Asia and eventually turning our nation into Mega Qing with the Emperor of China status. Oh boy, it's been ages since I've played Jianzhou last time. Honestly, I think it's been a year because it was one of the first nations that I did a video for on my channel. It was a super old, bad quality video which I have deleted, so I think it's time to make it again. Make Jianzhou powerful as hell and turn it into Qing, which of course we will be doing with the help of our amazing mission tree. We will be forming the Manchu nation and later on Qing. Without too much yapping, let's go into our estates window. We will be grabbing greater autonomy for chieftains for additional loyalty. Let's grab 20% additional national manpower. Primacy of the bannermen, it's a trade. You get 10% morale of armies, but you lose 25% possible Manchu banners. And Manchu banners are these units right here, special units, with 5% additional discipline, only 50% land maintenance modifier. They do have reduced reinforced speed, but they also only take 25% of your manpower usage. So they are really good, and you can have more of them once you do have more provinces with the Jurchen culture. However, I still do think it's a fair trade, so I will grab it. Maybe later on we can revoke it. We don't have any problems with our religion, so we don't need autonomy of the tribes just yet. I think tribes military service is really good. It gives you 5 free cav units and a general, but it does increase your tribe's estate influence by 15. I'm honestly tempted to get that because for this mission right here you need 12,000 cavalry, so eventually we will need to recruit that, and this wouldn't cost us manpower, so you know what, let's grab it, bro. And also we're going to summon the diet. We can take this, we can sell titles, then we can also go to our national decisions tab. We can get the reduced land maintenance modifier as well as additional reinforced speed, get the cav units and the general, yellow shamanism, and later on we will also introduce vision quest, but that we will do once we increase our stability because this increases tab cost modifier. Maybe we could, yeah, I think this will be enough. It will allow us to boost the stability right now, so we can take even more stuff here, including religious sacrifices and encourage divination, which is going to reduce our national unrest. Now we can also seize lands, and yeah, we have to watch this. 95% influence is no joke. Do we have... yeah, we don't have any good middle advisors, so I'll just go ahead and reroll both of these guys. I will get a couple of these banners right here, which also increases our corruption, so we have to start rooting it out. Oh, come on, bro, just give me the advisor. You know what, I'll just take the land force limit one. 11th of December, boys. We have many choices now on who we could declare a war. We are a tributary of Ming, and some of these nations are as well, which means we can declare wars on them without Ming's intervention. The only thing to keep in mind is that we have a truce with Korea until 1449, so we cannot attack them. In my case, Haishi seems like the no-brainer because they actually don't have any allies, so let me go ahead and just rival them. Let's rival everybody in this list. 15 development province, let's declare for Jilin, let's go. Yeah, sure, we will be paying Ming the tribute until we are strong enough to beat them in a war. We don't want to piss these guys off. Boys, I was able to catch these guys in one of the Ming's provinces, and look at that, we might even wipe them out. Yes indeed, boys, yes indeed. And his country is ruined. Matter of fact, you know what, let me start spying some other nations, because this will increase our siege ability in the future. Oh wow, this took some time, but we are done with this war. So we're just going to take all of their provinces, 100 ducats, thank you very much. Now, one thing to keep in mind, guys, most of these provinces that you will conquer in early game will be your culture, which means you are getting more banners from this once you put these into your states. However, I do still think it's worth to raise all of these provinces because it will let you snowball faster in early game. It's really important that you start coring everything up as fast as possible, and this actually does cost quite a bit to core. So no matter what, we are going to raise them. And check this out, man, the costs are much lower. Matter of fact, we can even start focusing admin points. These are the points that we will need the most. And obviously, we're not going to stop here. We're going to declare a war on Nanai, and we're going to take care of Korchin first. Let's do it, boys, let's do it. These guys have 10,000 units. We could potentially wipe their entire army, so let's try and find them. I just don't want these guys to join up their armies with their ally. Oh yeah, here they are. That was quite the chase, but we finally got them. Come here, bro. No more running around. Is it gonna be a wipe? Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Now just quickly occupy all of the provinces so he cannot recruit any more soldiers. We will be golden. Wait, did someone just declare? No, that was something else. Oh wow, good harvest. 50 admin points. Sure, give me that. I expect yet another wipe over here. We can even go ahead and sortie from siege to get even more units. Yeah, he's just down and out. The guy managed to build up some additional soldiers, but this is probably going to be the last battle. We have fully occupied his lands, so we are done here. That is the last fort that is remaining, but I believe we can just go ahead and peace out Fortune already. And obviously, boys, it's going to be a full annexation, because that's how we roll. Massive, massive expansion. And once again, there's tons and tons of provinces for us to raise, which means we're getting just infinite monarch points right now. And obviously, core all. We already have enough mill points to increase our military level in 1447. That is crazy. Of course, I'm gonna do it. Thank you for the lands. Much appreciated. And this is surprisingly only 60% overextension. Now, I believe we can also declare a war on Orochone. Yes, they're only allied with Chibi, so this is great. I might have gotten really good RNG with the allies, because it seems like everything is flowing so nicely with these wars, man. We're gonna do yet another tribal feud. Go belligerent these guys and instantly just go and destroy them with our amazing general. You think you're gonna run away, bro? You really think so? Wrong, bro. You're just dead wrong. This is also one of the reasons why I really love playing Jianzhou. It's because of the fast-paced gameplay. I think there's only a few nations with which you're gonna do like 5 wars in the first 2 years of the game. That is crazy. We keep getting really amazing events. Additional money, sure, give me that. This is different from the usual comet sighted. Full annexation. I like raising provinces with the diplomatic view on. It actually shows you at least some indication on which are the new provinces. It does help clumsy people like me. Alright, let's not forget to actually get the last advisor. I'm gonna go for, why not, spy network. We can replace the stab cost guy. Still don't have anything good here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and declare on Solon. Spy on this guy. We will probably declare later on. He's, what is he fighting? Orochone. Okay. Couple more cav units, please. We might be able to complete this mission just with 2 more. Hey, there we go, boys. Reorganize the tribes. We're getting raising power gain plus 10%. Manpower recovery speed, yearly horde unity, and autonomy in provinces of our culture will be lowered. The raising power gain especially is going to be real nice. Here we go. We can grab this now. War completed. And we do have a tiny bit of a rebel problem, so I will try to focus on that now. These guys turned into rebels as well, so they will probably come back here. Wait, when did these guys cancel the tributary status? I didn't even notice, but it was a few months ago, so we basically have like 45 years truce now. I guess in those years we could fight Korea. Nah. So what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna wait. When our truce is done with Ming, we're gonna fight Ming directly. And because Korea is still a tributary of Ming, right afterwards we're gonna declare another war, get into a second war with Ming, and basically just steal their money on and on. But in the meantime, we will be able to fight Oirat. Jeez, bro, the siege couldn't have taken any longer, could it have? That was really long as hell. But hey, we have completed the mission Unite the Fragments, so we're getting permaclaim on entire Manchuria region, and 2 advanced cavalry regiments will appear in our capital. And for advanced, we currently have Eastern Cavalry, and we just got these Steppe Riders, which have just insane offensive shock pips. So we will be basically deleting everybody in our sight. Laser units. And check this out, guys, because we have united this region, we also now have the ability to adopt Manchu identity. I believe we could have done this earlier, but I got just insanely unlucky with the forts. Some of them took way too long. But 1450, I'm happy with that, you know. We get 25 prestige, country changes to Manchu, obtain new missions, Manchu becomes the new primary culture, and basically all the Yurchen provinces will adopt the same culture. Let's go, boys. Gain new traditions and ambitions, yes please. Some of our cores have been instantly integrated. Basically, we didn't need to core everything because you gain cores on the entirety of Manchu region. So we're currently only coring the provinces in Mongolia. And yes, we can now go ahead and complete the mission Dominate Rival Jurchens. Let's see, boys, let's see. The Rise of Nurhasi. We can get Nurhasi with strong claim becoming the ruler. Our ruler will receive the legendary Conqueror trait. I believe this is -5 years of separatism and shock damage or fire damage, something like that. This choice will impact the reward in the Reforms of Nurhasi event. Basically, all of these choices do impact it. Or we can, you know, grab this general 365 free stats, additional 10 army tradition, or we can grab a skill-free discipline guy that is 90% cheaper and an additional 100 mil points, so essentially a free level-free discipline guy. I think this general is absolutely insane. In the most of the cases, I would probably select him. I think the last time I played the Manchu, I did select him. But in this case, I just want to try this legendary conqueror guy. So he's 20 years old. Look at those stats, man. It doesn't really matter that much because we're a horde and we just raise constantly our provinces. But years of separatism -5. And yeah, it was shock damage. So it's quite nice. Let's say it's quite nice. Oh, wait a moment. I think I forgot something. So after we form Manchu, I believe that's when Korea gets an event and they become independent. Okay, so our plan with Ming is pretty much ruined. I guess we could have waited until forming Manchu if we wanted to beat Ming twice. But hey, I'm not sad about it. This just means that we can start fighting Korea instead. Basically instead of Oirat, which was our initial plan. We might need some additional galleys, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and start queuing some of these up. Let's also make everything our state. And we have tons of admin points, so we can just go ahead and reduce our war exhaustion and core everything up fully. How is this looking? Yeah, gov capacity is still really good. He's just standing there menacingly. Is he afraid to just go ahead and siege our fort or something like that? He's just really just standing there. I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna take my time, you know, unless he's gonna initiate. No, he's just walking back and forth. Okay, Korea, you do you. It is quite wild that they have a level of fort here. So we, in the early game, need 12 regiments to siege down a fort, and we start with a -78% siege. Yeah, that's crazy. I sometimes forget that this region has some crazy missions and mechanics for these nations. Well, he's finally starting to siege. Good luck, boy. You're gonna need it. We're, in the meantime, gonna take level of 4 admins, just so we're not getting behind in technology. If we could steal some ships, this guy has 14 galleys. Can you believe that? That's crazy. But if we can steal some ships here, well, we stole 1. We have these additional 4 galleys. We could try and do something here. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and grab level 5 in military way ahead of time. It's gonna be nice, you know. I'm trying to siege raise this guy. We have -14%. He has -21. We might just be able to do so. If he somehow gets like really crazy progress, what I'm gonna do is just leave 1 unit here. And with the rest of the boys, I'm just gonna charge them down. Yep, plan B, guys. I'm just not gonna take the risk. You might actually siege this down first. It would be annoying. So we're just going to, you know, have a talk with them. Have a real nice conversation. So what's up, dude? I hope you're enjoying the stay in our nation. Hope you're having a great time. Because we're going to send you some additional units over here. He got demolished. And this is a wipe because he has nowhere to run. So see you. I guess see you. Ming has warned us not to go to war with any countries that border them. Well, the only countries that we would fight is Mongolia with Oirat and Ming themselves. We also have this little guy over here. We probably might not even be able to get his provinces. If we get this fort fast, I might be able to still declare. Yeah, we did just get the fort, so I am going to try this. And you know what? We don't even need to siege this last one because we have 95% war score. So we actually need to take these highlighted provinces in our first war. And thankfully, we can easily do that. Lovely peace deal. Look at that, man. Look at that. And this mission over here is going to give us cav to infantry ratio for 10 years plus 50%. This is insanely useful as currently we do have some debuffs. We are running way too cavalry based armies. I simply kept those because of the previous mission that we needed to do, but this is going to solve the issue. Completing a mission will refresh the duration of this modifier. So if we manage to complete some other missions in these 10 years, we can keep this rolling. We could cheese this a little bit, you know, keep this mission until we are ready to complete the other paths, you know, but I'm just going to click it right now. We actually need to build a temple in the province of Jianzhou, so I'm going to start doing that. Raise, raise, raise everywhere. We only had 1 loan so far, and I'm going to repay it. So far we're doing pretty good with the economy. I think this is really good because we will be fighting Ming in just like 1 year, and they still have really low mandate. It's rising super slowly, which means their armies are gonna be way weaker than they should be. They will receive at least 20% more fire damage and shock damage. Well, thankfully we have this war done. I can't see one of the provinces, but we can mark all of these and we can just click it like this without even being able to click it in Terra Incognita. So we'll take this full annexation. Oh yes, beautiful borders, boys, beautiful. And while this is relatively cheap, 134 ducats, I'm going to select the naval doctrine. We're gonna go for galley compatibility. I think later on we will be exchanging this to either ship trade power or light ship cost and naval force limit modifier. But now this might be the most useful one. I just realized that I haven't seized the lands yet, but we can do it now. We have 33% crownlands. We don't have any issues with the estates, so everything is in order. Can we grab? Yes, we can grab 3 more banners. I'm gonna get more cavalry. And if we grab just a couple more units, we will be able to do another mission. Oh crap, that's rebels. Yeah, forgot about that. My bad. I'm coming, you suckers. And yes, wait, that's not the mission I was talking about. I actually want to complete the 8 banners. We can, however, complete Mount Pikachu, which is gonna give us yearly Horde Unity plus 0.50. We will lose 1 corruption, lose Temple in Jianzhou, but it gets upgraded, so I don't actually know why they wouldn't just say that it gets upgraded. Overcomplicated tooltips, boys. And of course, we are refreshing the previous modifier for another 10 years. And this is the mission that I was talking about. Army, Jill gain a modifier, and banner regiments will refund some of the corruption. Our new rivals will be Oirat and Ming. And you know, I kinda wanna get the Renaissance, so I think I'll just begin developing our capital, which is so far only 12 development. It's also a center of trade, so it's a really good province to develop. Let's go ahead and start doing this with Diplo points. And basically we can use any type of points. We are super ahead with mill technology especially, so we can invest tons of mill points as well. Bro, no way they allied Korea in the meantime, really? Well, they're not gonna join anyways. Actually, it would have been funny if they did. And yes, our truce has expired, so we're going to go for this reconquest. We're mainly aiming to take their course. We might take Beijing, some thousands of money, some little thousands of ducats. Let's rob these fools. Yeah, we selected Shenyang as our goal, so you know what? Let's just go for Shenyang first. Still low mandate, however, he does have 55,000 soldiers, so we do have to be a little bit cautious about what we do. Check this guy out, man. He's actually transporting his units. You know, that's fine. I'll let him go there. Ming now has 10% progress towards the unguarded nomadic frontier. Disaster, good news. Also good news is that they will kill our rebels. Good guys right here. Gotta love these boys. Ooh, wow, look at that, 39,000 units right here. Wait, did he recruit even more? Because, oh my, 82,000, boys. But gladly, we finished this fort, so we can just send everybody here, so we do get Beijing and don't get interrupted. He is going all in, and we probably should go all in ourselves. I'm gonna get a couple more. We have managed to spawn a Renaissance in the province of Jilin, and it will only cost 480 ducats to embrace it. And we could let it spread, but I think after the war, I'ma right away just get it. Now, Ming, you have 25 mandate, and you're getting more progress towards the siege. I don't think I will allow this, and I think this is gonna be really tough for him, even with all the units that he has. I think we will completely demolish him, just like that. And I might even follow up here and not allow him to transport his boys. Can go for this, or we could go for 12,000. I have this locked, which is fine. Now I'm gonna go after this stack over here, and I'm just gonna continue to bully them. Right, boys, so Ming is down to 51,000 soldiers. I think we're looking good. We do have Beijing now. It's over for Ming. They're losing stability. They lost all of their mandates, so right now their troops are paper thin. They will not fight us anymore, and they're fighting Oirat and Mongolia as well at the same time. The only thing I wish we had more siege pips, because these generals are not doing us justice. Maybe we should have taken that legendary general in the event. But I'm gonna keep trying. This is good progress. Alright, boys, we have the access to our second government reform, which is definitely going to be national manpower modifier plus 20%. Oh, cool. We can reduce our tax and get even more manpower. You know, let's do it. We kinda need to get a religious unity buff now, because otherwise we're not able to complete formalized ritual practices. And as we did embrace yellow shamanism, we will be getting tolerance of heathens and maximum tolerance of heathens for 25 years plus 1. Pretty sure we can finish this war now. Yep. 2,800 ducats. We're taking this entire state and we're taking our course. Oh yeah, boys. Oh yeah. Let's go. This is so good. Let's embrace Renaissance instantly. Let's take level 5 admin. Raise everything to the ground. And we had a few loans, so I'm gonna go ahead and repay all of those. Now for our first idea group, we have many good choices here. Diplo, admin, horde, all of these are really good. I honestly think I am going to go with Diplo first, because this means province war score cost minus 20%. We can take more provinces and raise more provinces in return. And as such, we are now announced one of the great powers, because we are completely dominating everybody. We have 384 development. The truce with Ming is gonna expire in 7 years, so we have plenty of time to fight Oirat. And we can use some of this nice money stacks that we got to upgrade our country, so I'm going to invest into some additional temples. Man, it sucks so much that we would have to wait so long for us to declare it like this. We have basically a choice to declare on Mongolia, go belligerent here, and Ming would join, but we would have to wait for Ming to finish their war first. We are not gonna bother with that. So right now Mongolia has 9,000 units with level 4 military, and Oirat is also level 4 with 20,000. We already have a sick advantage over them, but before this war is finished we might be able to even unlock level 6 military, which would just totally crush them. Wow, this general is actually crazy. Or this ruler, I mean. He just got land leader shock +1. So they concluded the war, but it looks like Oirat did not take anything. They just got a white piece perhaps. Alright boys, so from this war we really just need this one province to complete the mission, proclaim the Later Jin. Issued the 7 grievances we have essentially done, we just need to wait until our manpower is restored to 75%. But then we also have the mission and the yuan, for which we need way more provinces. I'm not sure if we can grab all of those in one war. It's 15 provinces in these specific areas. I'm gonna try and select the peace deal here. Yeah, so it's really unfortunate, but we can only get the maximum of 14 provinces, and our peace deal is going to look like this. So, you know what? I'm fine with that. We're gonna take these 14 provinces, and essentially what we need to do is, in the next war with Ming, just take this one remaining province in Hohhot. I guess if we planned this better, we could have taken this province in the first war with Ming, and the rest 14 provinces, you know, would have been enough for us to complete the mission right now. But hey, once again, we are going to raise all the provinces that we can raise. Not many of those we can actually, because most of these are free development. But this way we did get some additional monarch points. I knew. Your days are counted, my boy. You got unlucky. We have a few spare years, so we will just take care of you. What the hell is this guy doing here? Hey, Chukchi, don't you think you're like a bit far from your home? Hey, there we go, boys. We have issued the 7 grievances. We get the 7 grievances event. Our time has come. Manchu gets declaration of 7 grievances until the death of Nurhasi Aisin. Our ruler essentially given us the following effects: siege ability plus 20% and global attacker dice roll bonus +1. Thank you so much. This is going to be a useful bonus. We also have bypass the Great Wall. Now it depends on how we want to complete this. If we complete this mission while we are at war with the Emperor of China, we will get a ton of manpower, lose 2 war exhaustion, or alternatively we will get +1 stability and 1 base power in the entire Lasagna area. So I will choose to complete this right now because I don't really care about the manpower. We're doing really good. And as such, we can also go ahead and proclaim the Later Jin, which will change our name to Later Jin and give us a specific event. Hey, where's the event? This event will allow us, our enlightened ruler, the means to transform our bureaucracy and army, thus centralizing our internal affairs, and get 100 admin points. But where's the event, boys? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Yearly corruption minus 0.10 and reform progress plus 20%. Oh yeah, boys, with level 6 military we have the access to barracks. I'm gonna start building a few of those. There's still a couple of years until our truce expires with Korea, so we can do this quick war versus US Sugi, which is already getting owned by Ashikaga. Let's see if we can snatch something over here. Let's see, boys. Where you at, brother? Oh, we fast. We got this before they got it. Let's see how many provinces they will take though. We might be left with just scraps here. But now we can finish our Diplo ideas, the third one, which is gonna give us core creation cost minus 15% from our national ideas and additional manpower. Come on, finish the war. What are you doing, bro? Oh, here we go. This bastard, man. He left him with 1 province in Suruga. I guess it's better than nothing. I'm gonna take it, I am. But Ashikaga, bro, I swear to God, I hate you. And here we go, our truce with Korea has ended. They are allied with Ming, so we're going to declare this tribal conquest, and we're just going to try and take Ming's capital, just take the maximum amount of money. So we will have like 7 years truce with them afterwards, and after those 7 years basically we will just rob them blind once again and use them as our personal bank. Onwards, boys. Okay, so we're still not winning the naval battles as Korea and Ming both have 60 ships. That's crazy. Run away before we lose all of our fleet. The manpower, boys, the manpower is absolutely insane. I'm loving all of these modifiers that we got. 11,000 units with no mandate. You know what we're doing? We're just assaulting all the forts that we can. We're just assaulting. You have to love wars with Ming. You just have to. I mean, we're a bit rich. We're just a tiny bit rich. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna spam my country with workshops, with tax buildings. Even they're not making us that much money still. Might as well, boys, might as well. Oh, poor Korea. I'm really sorry, you know. I am. Just deleted off Earth. Sadly, once again, we cannot full annex them, so I'm just going to leave them with one province. And we're gonna take the rest. That is a lot of mill points. And the technology is still far away. We cannot unlock the second idea group. So honestly, what I'm gonna do is just spend these points on developing provinces that are in our culture group. And by doing so, we will be able to raise more banners. So we can take provinces like this one right here. Just go crazy. We need land rights at this point. We do need land rights because our admin efficiency was quite crap. And now we still have some gov capacity. Alright, well, we have some time. We're gonna do a quick war versus Ashikaga, take some stuff off them. I never liked to anyways. Come over here, still level 4 military. I'm really liking this so far. We're winning the naval battles, and we are stealing some good ships off them. Oh, I hate to be that guy that beats the other nation's rebels. It's my favorite thing when the AI does it for me. That's so sick, Tibet has been formed. Am I dreaming, or does it not happen that often in normal games? Like, maybe I don't pay too much attention to this region when I play, because recently I have been doing a lot of European runs, but that's a little bit of a fresh air. Wow, these guys stand no chance. Like, look at that. 6,000 down here and 6,000 down here. And they're just scattering around, running like headless chickens. Get wiped, fools. 11,000 troops out. What is he left with? He himself has 0 troops, but his daimyos still do have some. It had to happen. Comet sighted. Although we're in such good position right now that I honestly don't care about events like this. We have infinite monarch points, we have crazy good economy, love and life. And this is pretty much the most we can take. I'm gonna grab a couple of additional decades. There's no point to continue the war. We can just finish it right now and take some nice amount of provinces. I'm pretty sure we can cheese this mission a little bit. While we have these spoils of war, it's considered that we are not running a deficit, even if we take some loans. So I'm gonna take a couple of loans, and I'm gonna go ahead and get level 3 advisors right now. We can take this one, upgrade him to level 3, and we can even take this one. Boost our stability once. Boom. We have factional stability, giving us 150 government reform progress. And for 20 years, we're getting monthly admin power +1, as well as all estates loyalty equilibrium. Well, we only have one estate, but it's something. Now this allows us to take our next government reform. I'm gonna go in this case with land maintenance modifier -10%. And we're nearly unlocking the tier 4 one. This reward was just that good. So right now there's pretty much no nations that we can fight. We have 3 years of total truce. I haven't been doing this, but I think it's perfect time for us to just decrease autonomy in all of the provinces, because we have so much time to spend, so we can just continue to deal with the rebels and not really worry about anything else. This way increasing our economy quite a bit. Oh my goodness, there's a ton of provinces for this. Alright guys, we finally have unlocked our first Age of Discovery ability. Aggressive expansion impact doesn't really matter for us. I think the best ones for the first ability to take would be cavalry armies or improved war taxes. I'm gonna go with cavalry armies here. By the way guys, something to pay attention to. After you do pick the cavalry to infantry ratio ability, you will be able to pretty much run fully cavalry armies. So combined with these banner regiments, your armies are gonna be insane. Our truce with Ming is about to be over, and we have dealt with tons of rebel factions in the meantime. We will continue this after the war, but now it's time to get back to our mainland. He's still allied with Korea, and Korea will join. So what we will do is just take their one remaining province. Fortunately, it's not above 50% war score, so we can take it without them being co-belligerent. And there we go. At last we have Korea, and at last we can get this peace deal. So with us owning this last province, we can also complete the mission, the Hermit Kingdom, which is gonna give us one of the bonuses that we select. I think in this case, I'm gonna go with idea cost -10%. This is gonna last for 25 years as well, which is really good. Oh, come on, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Hunting accident. I haven't had this event for a while now. This year was actually pretty damn decent, so it kinda sucks, but oh well. Yeah, of course it's gonna give us some crap like that. I guess we try and reroll. We're maxed out on admin points here. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and take level 7 admin, which is gonna allow us to unlock our second idea group, and it's going to be Horde Ideas. We're going to take the first couple. Cavalry cost -33% is going to matter, believe me, it is. We finally can go ahead and unlock province war score cost -20%, so even in this war versus Ming, we will be able to take even more provinces. Here we go, we have our next government reform. Green Standard Army is a really cool one. Winning battles gives us 10% manpower of the enemy troops which fell in the battle, as well as manpower recovery speed plus 20%. But then we have 8 banners. Banners get 33% reinforced speed and minus 10% attrition, as well as we in general get movement speed plus 10%, possible banners plus 25%, and yearly army tradition decay minus 0.5. Cavalry warfare, it's decent. I think it's really between cavalry warfare and 8 banners, but I'm gonna go with the banners one. That is an amazing peace deal, 2.6k ducats, as well as all of these lands. Lovely war with Ming allows us to complete the mission. And the Yuan giving us 20 prestige, 50 power projection. Boom! Raising our new provinces gave us the chance to finish diplomatic ideas and unlock the third horde idea as well. Once again, we have some issues with our governing capacity, so I cannot wait until we unlock level 8 admin, because this is gonna give us additional 100 gov capacity and the ability to build courthouses. So because our economy is really good, we will build a ton of courthouses and we won't have problems with governing capacity for a while. Until then, I think I'm gonna upgrade a couple of these centers of trade, so we might be able to unlock our golden era quite quickly. Bro, how sad is that? Ming is not gonna join this war. Oh man, would have been so awesome, but once again we would have to wait a long time. Screw it, come here, Oirat. Oh, there's a few rebels spawning. I don't like this, man. But we have so much manpower that I'm not even gonna bother transporting these guys. We can just get some new units in Japan, you know. Holy crap, these guys just got demolished right in front of my eyes. They lost their entire morale in like a couple of ticks. Yeah, we're nearly finished with the Oirat war. This is a great one. It's gonna be a large expansion. It's gonna open us some new expansion routes, such as Mongolistan, and probably get a border with Uzbek. That would be cool. Alright, perfect. We have the last province, and our PCL is gonna look like that. Juicy as hell. You know what, let me invest some of these reform progress points into gov capacity, and basically we're able to complete our last missions because we have provinces close enough to Transoxiana. We have a royal marriage with them, send them some gifts, so we increased relations. Now we get this alliance. Boom, we have all the requirements done for the mission for the horde. Awesome. Now a Manchu script. We just need not to run a deficit. Here we go, boys. A Manchu script is completed. Later Jin gets first alphabet of the Manchu until we reform our educational and administrative system as Qing. We will enjoy some of these benefits, including institution spread, cost of advisors with ruler chance, and more. And there we go, guys. After we unlock level 8 admin, we have the access to courthouses, so I'm going to spend all of the money to build those. We also by now have pretty much half of Japan. This is more than half. This is like 60-70% of Japan. That is pretty damn good. We have fall of Kyoto event giving us more prestige and all of monarch points. It's time to start culture converting everything because we have nearly max diplo points. Really, there's no other use for them other to develop provinces and increase mercantilism, and I believe culture conversion is going to be much better because not only it's going to improve our economy but also gives more banners for us. So I'm just going to go with all the provinces with the lowest cost. So guys, we have the event, the Ise Grand Temple. The first option unfortunately will remove this nice modifier given tolerance of true faith +1 in the province of Ise, and it gets until the end of the game -5% local missionary strength. We also have the second option giving us the ability to embrace Shinto as our new state religion of our entire country, and our government to change to monarchy. Now obviously we don't want to go with the second option, so we're just going to remove the modifier. Tribal succession crisis, oh well, that's not too good, but this new ruler is okay-ish. Alright, awesome, we have horde ideas completely done, and this finally gives us our first policy, which is going to be fear tactics, giving us siege ability +10% and shock damage +10%. We're going to stay as a horde for a little bit longer, so we're going for a take mandate of Heaven CB War versus Ming, but we're not going to take their capital. And the reason behind it is simply because we can continue conquering provinces around us and not necessarily just in China. If we form Qing now, we would lose the ability to raise provinces and we would no longer get instant casus bellis on our neighbors. So that's where we're going to stay as Later Jin for a while longer. You would think we will have a few rebels after this, right? Well, I don't really care. So we're taking half of Ming in one war, boys. And we're upgrading our rank to an empire, accepting tons of cultures. Now, alright, it's time to start concentrating development. It's time to start raising. We need to try and lower the overextension as much as possible. We also did take our first gold mine in this PSL, so let's not raise at least that province. Alright boys, from 237 overextension, we went to 183. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. Like, we will have a few rebels, that's for sure. But we also have 100,000 manpower, so we can afford to lose a ton of units. Oh yeah, this is a great moment to point out a cool thing, guys. So the latest EU4 patch actually changed the separatist sentiment event, and now there is no reason for you to keep this window open. What they did is gave this event a cooldown, so you just click this and it cannot appear for another, I believe, 60 or 90 days. Yeah, so as expected, we are dealing with a bit of rebels, but it's not terrible. It's definitely bearable. Well, that was really quick. We have dealt with it. There we go. We can continue the wars. Oh, come on, bro. We can nearly annex Oirat. We're just lacking one province. Oh, screw you, man. You can have it, bro. You can have it. Alright, at least this dude has been full annexed. There's that. And after we finish raising all of these provinces, I am confident it's not 100% overextension. Yep, it went to 88%, so this is nothing, boys. We pretty much just annexed Oirat and a huge Dali, and we have no rebels. This is amazing. So guys, just a quick update. We have finished a big war with Uzbek. Ming has been broken into several nations, so we declared a war on Woeno. We will be fighting in Japan just a few months later because our truces with all of these boys will expire. And I will bring you back once we have consolidated even bigger chunk of the world. 1508, guys, this is what our borders look like so far. I have just taken the golden era. Japan is doomed. I'm basically waiting until our previous cores are finished so we just don't get millions of rebels. China, we just need a couple more wars here. And obviously I want to fix our borders with Uzbek and Oirat. Need to annex these guys. Other than that, I think we're looking good. And at any point when I will be ready, I will just go ahead and form Qing. Alright, Mr. Ming, that's what we're gonna take in our penultimate war versus them. We're leaving them with just 3 more provinces remaining. Everything's under control. Don't worry about the overextension. You could say our economy grew quite a bit in these last few years. 15-15, and we're earning a balance of 30 plus ducats. Oh boy, these wars now are just barrage simulators. Look at our monarch points, boys. Look at that. Essentially what we need to do now is just to get 1.5k ducats to embrace colonialism. Then we will upgrade our technologies. And I'm thinking maybe it's worth to take a couple of loans for that so we can just embrace it right now. Here we go, guys. Level 10 admin. And now our third idea group. Let's take admin. We can unlock one of those ideas and we can upgrade the remaining technologies. We have so many points. I have been spending them on basically anything, just developing, increasing mercantilism, you name it. Quite a long and annoying war this one, but we are beating up the Mamluks, we are beating up Hormuz, and one by one we are piecing out some of these nations. Alright, finally we have managed to piece out the Mamluks, and this secures the war. The purpose of this war in the first place is just to fix the borders. I don't care about anything else. Now this is going to look much nicer. This is our final war. We are going to full annex Ming and we are going to become the Emperor of China. A batch of culture changed provinces. In this run we converted a lot of provinces to Manchu. As you can see, a lot of these cultures are our own accepted cultures and the rest was pretty much all converted. And that's right, guys, we can claim the mandate of heaven and take the remaining Ming provinces. So there it is. We are now the Emperor of China. No longer a horde, we are a celestial empire. And we have this option to turn our beautiful Later Jin into Qing. Our new religion will be Confucian and Tengri will be harmonized. We get some additional permaclaims, new missions, and new traditions and ambitions. And most importantly, I absolutely love this color. Glorious Qing golden color. Gain new traditions and ambitions, yes please. We even get admin efficiency here. As you can see, we have core creation cost, aggressive expansion impact reduction, possible Manchu banners plus 30%, big manpower bonuses, national unrest reduction, morale of armies, we have state maintenance, monthly autonomy change. Jianzhou has amazing ideas, but these Qing ideas are, I think, even better. So this is a big W. Now, I'm not sure if this is a great idea to keep horde ideas when you're no longer a horde nation, but I guess it's not that bad because you get some cavalry bonuses and of course you can take aristocratic then and combine those bonuses. This is our new mission tree. Well, it's the same one, but it's extended. We can complete a couple of missions right away, giving us some crown lands, mandate, prestige, army tradition. Look at that, man, lovely. We have 100 mandate already. This is gonna give us a really nice commandant, 75% cheaper. We even have a couple of dynamic missions over here. And obviously, because we're no longer a horde, we have actual estates now. And we start with 75% crownlands. This gives us 60% additional reform progress growth. We can go ahead and select our new government reforms. I think we can go for noble corps because cavalry cost will play well with what we have right now with the horde ideas. Let's take the examination system. Since we have confusion religion, of course, we have this whole harmonizing mechanic, so it would probably be a good idea to take strength and confusion bureaucracy, as this increases religious harmonization speed, and a governing capacity modifier plus 5% is not too bad whatsoever. Later on, I will probably again take 8 banners, maybe something like royal decree with additional absolutism and anything else that would give you absolutism and not take it away, because already it's 1529. Age of absolutism is not that far away, you know, so you probably don't want to take at this point too many privileges as well, so you can have easy time revoking those at the end. And look at that, man, our governing capacity is so crazy now. And this is without the additional 100 from the estate, so we could take land rights from all the estates as well. So because our new capital is Beijing, it's in China, we actually have a ton of stuff that we need to state up and core, because a lot of these lands were our trade companies before. And that's also why our economy is not yet the greatest, but once we do finish stating everything up and coring everything up that we need to, it's going to be better than when we were a horde. It's going to be at least more stable, and we don't need to go into constant wars to keep our economy flowing. Now, what is this? This is classic free province Uzbek. Are you even a EU4 player if you don't have this Uzbek inside of your country? I don't think so. But yeah, guys, we have nearly 2,000 development, entire Japan, entire China, majority of the Tartary subcontinent, and I think we can confidently call this a mega Qing because of the crazy size that we have. I hope you enjoyed this run. If you did, make sure to click the like button. We did get 800 likes on the Novgorod video, so as I promised, I will be doing a Muscovy run. But if we reach 900 likes on this video, I will also do a Norway run, in which we will be hunting for the Norse religion. And alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Thank you so much to our YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters Woeno, the Whale Biologist, Lazar, and Nikolas. Your support is greatly appreciated.